Hello and welcome to my predictions for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Obviously, Grand Prix to one driver, Gabriel Bortoleto. Last year it was one of probably the best drive ever by Max Verstappen and a chaos race, double Alpine podium. Hopefully we can get some of the same this year. 20th is Pierre Gasly, that Alpine? I don't know. It's like Colapinto can't do anything with it. This man Gasly can't do anything with it. It's crazy. So yeah, they really need to work on their car if they want to get points. Obviously, I think before they had a chance, they might have not been finishing last in championship, but now, unless it's something magical happens like last year, they're finishing last. 19th Lance Stroll, what can I say? It's just going to be a Lance Stroll race. Plain race, probably start near the back, maybe just be near the back and just a few pit stops and finish the race P19. 18th is Colapinto. I think he's got skill. I think he should be in F1, but he can't show anything with that Alpine car because it just isn't good. It was good his earlier rounds when Gasly was beating him, but now he's beating Gasly, so you can't say he's a bad driver. 17th, the home man's race. Gabriel Bortoleto will be doing his first home race because they don't do an F2. Yes, yeah. Sadly, I don't think. Hopefully, sprint will be better. Obviously, I don't do sprint predictions. I only do race. So. But I just don't think it's going to go well in the race, sadly for him. P16, Alexander Albon. I feel like there's some races when the Williams are top fighting for points, but there's some races where they're just like P16, P15. And sadly, I do think this is going to be one of the races. So unless they're going to get a mid-table miracle, but I don't think that's going to happen. P15 Liam Lawson. I just feel, is it just me or have the RB done terrible since Baku? It's true, like, I seriously don't know what's happened since Baku. Yeah. I think Liam and Isaac need to improve, so it's disappointing. The car just isn't there at the moment. 14th, Nico Hülkenberg. Just going to be like a plain old race like it normally is for him when he doesn't get points. So, yeah, sadly, I don't think it's gonna be a good race. Ocon was pretty good in Mexico. I think he could have got higher. Great performance from Behrman. Yeah, I think Ocon, I feel like Behrman's just a bit ahead of him this season. He needs to just up his game that little bit more, and I think it'd be amazing. P12, it's going to be the smooth operator. It's going to be Carlos Sainz. Yeah, I think he'll get a decent result on P12. I don't think he's going to have enough to push for those points, but anything is possible in a wet race in Brazil, isn't it? P11, Yuki Tsunoda. I think he shouldn't be getting that RB seat. To be honest, I feel like it should be Lawson because he's already been there for 5 odd seasons. He showed nothing special, so sadly I think he will be having to go to IndyCar, and sadly I don't think he's going to get points either, so yeah. P10, Oliver Behrman, 2 excellent race weekends in a row. What a mega performance from Oliver Behrman in Mexico. P4. That was sensational driving. For a moment, I thought he was going to get on the podium, but that was highly unlikely. But what a great drive, and I think his skill will also get him a P10. P9, Isaac Hadjar, finally back in the points for RB. It's going to be a good weekend, I feel. So I don't know if he get points in the sprint, but I think he's going to get a couple points in this race. P9, P8 possible. So yeah, I think it's going to be a decent weekend for Isaac. P8, sadly, I don't think Lewis, even if it rains, will pull off any magic. But yeah, I think have a decent, probably like Now he's doing quite well in Ferrari, but like from like those stats, Singapore and Baku kind of type of performance in the car. I think it's going to be a great drive from Fernando Alonso to take P7. Maybe also a comeback drive. Obviously, he's a two-time world champion, so he does have that skill, and he's just mega. So hope he does well. Hope he gets that P7. So I think he's a great driver and deserves more than this Aston Martin car. P6, George Russell. I don't think it's going to be a good weekend. Mexico was a half decent, then race obviously wasn't. This might be like another Austin, another Texas. Maybe finish quite high in the sprint, get like another P6 in the race. So I think that's that. After this, the only other track he'll probably do well is Vegas. So yeah. Oh, have the mighty fallen. Oscar Piastri, from a 34-point championship lead, has lost 35 points in his 4 races. He's been terrible. Like crashing, not getting good results, hasn't got a podium since Monza. I don't know what's going on. P5 for me. I think Antonelli's going to put on a show, not get a podium, but put on a show like young Max did when he got P3 to P15 to P3. I think maybe P17 to P4, maybe even P3. It's going to be some magic, and hopefully we'll get some excitement this weekend as well. P3 Lando. I just feel there are better drivers out there in the wet than him, because as it looks like it will be wet. And obviously we know what happened last year. That was for me, my favourite race, but probably his least favourite, and the 20-point championship last year. Charles Leclerc, P2. I think he's going to have a great drive out here. Ferrari's actually quick, since Austin it's got P2, P3. It's actually quick, I'm surprised because I didn't think it was going to be that quick. So he's a great driver. Yeah. One word, 2024 Max Verstappen, magic. I think it's going to happen again. I think it's going to be, if it's raining, there's only one person winning, and it's Max Verstappen. Last time, from P17 to win by 20 seconds is inhuman. And you're thinking F1 drivers are already inhuman. It was sensational, show-stopping, by far his best drive.